Hey everyone, what is going on? Time for another movie review now, and the movie I have in mind is Skadoosh, Kung Fu Panda 2. Now, you all probably may have seen this film, or as well as the first one, but I'm just going to talk in general as to what I think about this franchise, as well as this film here. I kind of liked the first one for the most part. It did feel more like filler at times, Po kind of, acting goofy most of the times, but also wanting to praise as well as to train, with his favorite group, the Furious Five, which is, them around there, but yeah, just that film was mainly about him accidentally being accepted as the Dragon Warrior, and at first he is reluctant about that, but his trainer, Master Shifu, it was up to him to teach him that it was important for him to learn to become the Dragon Warrior, and how he can study Kung Fu to bring peace back to the alley and whatnot. But the moral to that film was basically this of the fact that there was no special ingredient or special technique to Kung Fu. All it is really just you. And the moral of this one, I find out, is about finding inner peace within yourself, so that you can overcome all of the odds that are put forth towards you. Now, the plot of this movie starts off by hearing this backstory before the events of the first film, saying that the Peacock clan ruled over a place called Gungmen's City in China, and they have created fireworks there too. But the two rulers there, their son, Lord Shen, discovered a darker power in the fireworks, and he wanted to use them for evil purposes. But then, when his parents consulted a soothsayer, this old goat, she warned them that Shen would be defeated by a warrior of black and white. Gee, I wonder who that is. But yeah. So after hearing this, Shen goes out with him and his army to wipe out the entire panda population, which does get like somewhat dark at a few times, but it's very brief. So like, yeah, but then after Shen does this, he is exiled from China, but swears revenge. And then meanwhile, Po is still training alongside his friends, the Furious Five. Which, out of all the Furious Five members, the one I like the most is her, Tigress. I feel sure that she is the more serious and complex of the whole group. I liked how in the first film she at first despised Po and believed that he didn't deserve to be the Dragon Warrior because of his clumsiness and dim-wittedness and all. That she herself that thinks that she should be the Dragon Warrior. However, she does come into terms with her friends and accepts Po to being the Dragon Warrior and all. Though I'm not exactly sure how, like the praying mantis character, just Mantis, how he's this little bug and he just is very quick and strong too. And but yeah, maybe it's because he found the inner peace within himself and it's a special technique and all. Now, I actually really liked this film a lot. But plot was somewhat small, but I think they did plenty with it, because it's not just about Po and the Furious Five going out to stop Shen from taking over China, but Po also sees the symbol on one of the wolf like henchman guards that passed a long time ago. Like this is something terrible happened to his family, and he also wants to go out to find out where he came from. And aside from that, I thought that the relationship between Po and his father, Mr. Ping, like the goose who runs a noodle shop, Well, I think their relationship is very good in both films, because yeah, I really liked how the two bonded with one another, and how Mr. Ping in this movie is afraid how Po would react if he found out exactly where he came from. But I think it was handled very well at around the end of the film, and I liked that part a whole lot. Now, what else about this? Now about the main villain in it, him, Lord Shen, I think is a very cool villain compared to the last one, Tai Lung, because they use this peacock this time, and I find that Lord Shen's movements are just so fluent and accurate to how a real person or a real animal would move. Like I really like how he's quick with his sword and like throwing knives at his disposal. And yeah, so Lord Shen comes back to China with these cannons that he made from gunpowder from the fireworks, as well as metal that he uses his wolf henchmen to steal from, and he uses metal as ammunition in the cannons, and they're very destructive and all, and therefore our main characters have to go out and put an end to his diabolical scheme and all. It is cliche at times, but I thought that they did best with what they could work with here. And let's see. I especially did like the scene where Master Shifu teaches Po the ways of inner peace within himself. That he uses it to overcome obstacles. Like how they're in a cave in one scene, and a drop of water falls from the cave, and Master Shifu slowly moves it around his hands and arms, and then like slowly puts it in like the water. And Poe's just like, wow, awesome! How do you do that? And but yeah, but Poe actually ends up using this technique to his advantage, but I won't give anything away. And I think the animation is very good in the film, just like it was in the last movie. Any problems with the film? Well, a friend of mine did complain that the logic of the movie is like kind of bad, or let alone baffling. That how there's this one scene where Tigress uses some kind of Kaioken move and like pushes Po a long distance, like all the way up to a palace that looks like it's 10 miles away, and then like Po arrives there, and the rest of the Furious 5 members arrive there too, like that quickly, and it almost makes you wonder how they get there so fast. But that could be the art of kung fu that they have. Yeah. The cast did a very good job to here and all. Of course, that's Jack Black as the main character, Po the Panda, Lucy Liu as the Viper, Angelina Jolie as Tigress, David Cross as Crane. Crane doesn't do exactly too much in this movie. He does, uses wings as a gust attack in one scene, but yeah. Dustin Hoffman as Master Shifu, and Jackie Chan as the monkey, and Seth Rogen as Mantis. And Gary Oldman does the voice of Lord Shen, which I really like how he puts it to the character as in, like, where were we, and like, what is rightfully mine, and all. but yeah, anyway. That is and thus is the plot to Kung Fu Panda 2, about our main heroes taking back honor and justice from this vengeful peacock and his army of wolves. Though it still begs the question as to why these big hulking wolves decide to do what a peacock says. But oh well. I guess that was the rule that Lord Shen used to have, and he uses his henchmen to take it upon them to understand that. Now, I actually bought this film in a 2-pack here, and the other short film that came with it is Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters. Now, this film mainly centers around these three guys here, like Master Croc, the Rhino, I forget his name, or Master Thundering Rhino, and the Bison, the Bull, or Master Storming Ox. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, Poe in this one tells the story about how these three came to be the master, or like the three masters, and it's only 22 minutes long, and it starts off by saying China is under attack by these three wicked cat sisters, them. Yeah, and they seem to like relatives of Tai Lung, but like they're causing havoc, and these three decide to set out to stop them, only for money and all, because they're street fighters. But an elder turtle, who I think was in the first Kung Fu Panda film, he tells them, like, of course, various lessons that they should learn from Kung Fu, and then finally at the end these three take it upon themselves to fight for honor and glory instead, and I thought that worked very well. Nothing too special about this film, though. I did say I did think that the final scene is hilarious in this film, so you might want to check it out, and yeah. And I think back one of these. Oh yeah, there's even a full game here, and on one of them there's also, you know, a sneak peek at how to save endangered pandas and all in China, because I think there are only 1,600 left in all. So, yeah. I guess that would be all for my review about the Kung Fu Panda franchise, and so, yeah. I think these are good films, and yeah, you might want to check them out. And I'm Chosen Viper, and if your fist hungers for justice, then you should go seek it out there. And yes, you all might say it could be Jack Black being Jack Black, but so what? I guess it is acceptable for our main character to be, you know, a clumsy, overweight, you know, goofball who of course still has a good heart, but is still willing to get the job done. And trust me, it actually works better in this film than, you know, other weaker films out there. So yeah. Anyway. You might want to check them out, and that's pretty much all I can say. So, yeah. Peace out, and I'm Chosen Viper.